we go. There's Roman Reigns now. Got caught up in the ropes. And it's spear. The kick out by Reigns. Reset before delivering his spear. Because a team is a team. Roman Reigns with a low blow. A spear to solo. Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed from way up on top of the War Games cage. Roman Reigns in trouble on the table. Tsunami through the CM Punk. Helping Reigns avert disaster as Reed went through the table with a tsunami. Bronson Reed was mid-air and somehow Punk had to wear Reigns with a peace offering. And Jacob Butt. Creating some distance, some separation between the Usos and the rest of the new bloodline. Oh! Jimmy and Jacob still on his feet with the double clothesline, taken out by the Usos. His mid-ring setting up a table for God knows what. Here comes Tama Tom. Saw Big Bronson Reed from the top. Maybe not from the top rope. Oh, Jimmy, don't do it. Maybe from the top of the cage. We just saw Big Bronson Reed crash and burn. What if Jimmy's next?
Journey through a classic story of small wonder. And big dreams.
Coming to Jimmy's aid, dragging Jimmy back to his feet as well. The two longtime friends, it was Jimmy in the beginning that brought Sami on board, and of course, Jay later on would become close with Sami Zayn. Those three back to their feet. Sami, Jimmy, and Jay, the men who once upheld Roman Reigns as the head of the table, the men who protected Roman's empire. Now Sami coming to the aid of CM Punk. And the Usos to the aid of Roman Reigns. Let's finish this shit. The original bloodline, you heard Jimmy say, and other words than this, but let's finish this. Solo to his feet, and he is surrounded by the original bloodline.
prepaid card for healthy groceries and other expenses.
Let's take a look at some of this insane action. First, Roman goes low on Jacob Fatu and follows it with a spear on Solo Sikoa. Down goes Roman and splash from the top ends.
The GTS, the spear, and the pin.
Won the match. The one with him on our side.
The OG bloodline is close to reclaiming its former glory. But Solo Sikoa still wears the Ulafala and is still...
There are a lot of heists that you can do in GTA Online, but some of them are just not worth it at all. So today, in this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 worst heists in GTA Online. So coming in at the number 5 spot, this heist would probably be number 1 on a lot of people's lists, but for me, I'm leaving it at number 5. And that is going to be the Fleecing job. Now, I'm going to explain myself really quickly on how we're going to rate these heists in this video. What I'm taking into effect, so there's really 4 categories that I'm going to be looking at each heist. The first one's going to be money. How much money we would be making from this heist. The Fleecing job out of every single heist would be by far the worst. But then I'm also going to take into consideration how much time each heist is going to take. How fun is each heist? And then how many people do you need to start off this? Let's go over how much money you'd be getting with the Fleecing heist. And by the way, with all these heists, we're going to be doing it on hard difficulty because hard difficulty gives the most money. So on hard difficulty for the Fleecing job, you're going to be making $250,000. The next thing we're going to talk about is how many people do you need for the Fleecing job? And you only need 2 people. That's pretty nice. So you'd split $250,000 between 2 people. So I guess if we want to do it a perfect 50-50, $125,000 per person. And then the time. How long does a Fleecing job really take? Now, I don't have like a concrete answer on because I don't do it but so much. I'm trying to avoid it. But I don't know. I think anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes if it's not your first time. Maybe like 30 minutes. But we're talking about that amount of time. That is not a lot of time. It's by far and away the quickest heist you can play in GTA. So you can quickly do this and you can just move forward with whatever else you want to do. But then how fun is this heist? Well, in my opinion, the Fleecing job isn't really fun, but I don't know. It's not necessarily supposed to be this big, spectacular thing. It's kind of more than
Main event, Jey Uso.
It's not
Yeah, it's just him.
There's not like a whole lot of challenges, in my opinion. I don't know if say like it's a great heist. Like it's a challenge in itself.
It's been a long time since we've seen a champion of this caliber. Yeah, but without the title on the line here tonight, Cole, I don't think there's any reason for the champ to go up. Most champions aren't known for phoning it in, Corey. I don't think this champ is any different. And then we have Jey Uso, an extremely talented in-ring competitor who accomplished great things with his family by his side. But Jey doesn't need any backup to get the win. He can do it all by himself.
Jey actually prefers to do things on his terms, to be in the driver's seat. He's ready to make a statement here that Jey Uso is a certified threat with or without someone by his side.
But anyways, let's move on.
The trifecta.
If you can do maneuvers like that, you should absolutely show it off. Oh, man, the ref needs to get out of the way. Schoolboy.
Uh-oh. Super kick. Evades their offense.
Caught with the boot.
Oh, no, that's a lot of blood now coming from Jey Uso's head.
It's not a very concrete answer with
Looking wobbly in the corner.
Quick shot to the jump. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
But that can vary too because of how many people you can
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Power. That power bomb was absolutely worthy.
So essentially, if you have more players, you can grab more loot, but then you're gonna have to split up the loot between more players. But also with the money aspect, it really just all depends
Of both halves of its name.
where you into. If you get cash,
Launching.
that's the next worst. If you get gold, that is the best thing that's in every single week. Or you can get diamonds, which that only comes in.
An elbow will break that up.
Money and people can all vary, but it's huge.
Oh, my God. All right, back to it. Returning to the ring.
I would say this would
Take off. Wow, straight to the floor.
A completely ill-advised decision. Likely going to pay for it in the rest of this match.
And now Jey is getting beaten down.
And Jey needs to find an opening fast.
He climbs into the ring.
So you have to get screwing here, and you have to retrieve not one but two explosives underwater.
Caught with a lariat.
Also avoiding Merryweather Angels, which is very, very annoying, especially if you're doing this solo, if you're setting it up solo, which most players do, where there's a huge show of players that like to get these explosives.
Sky
It
high.
is incredible. You have to dive and
Kick right to the face.
impacts you.
Oh, great.
And then you make
Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Here in the announce desk. What a mess.
But this one is
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
anyways,
Oh, shot to the
I
jaw.
think it can be fun, in my opinion. I think it can be fun. If you do them in a way, you can avoid.
Oh, I hope they back up. They're getting too close for comfort.
Oh, no one's paying attention to you, Saxon. They're too busy beating the tar out of each other. But power! No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. To the outside.
This could get wild.
And Jey is being picked to pieces here.
Somehow Jey's got to turn the momentum around.
When taking on Jey Uso, you have the constant looming threat of his devastating super kick. How do you strategize around that attack as Jey's opponent?
Well, I've taken a few of those, so I know you can take the super kick out of the equation entirely by attacking Jey's legs. Well-targeted offense on Jey's lower half will make it difficult for him to land that attack in full force. If you can't do that, then I hope you're really good at dodging kicks.
Into the ring again.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
From the top. Top down. And he's taking on a persistent assault.
This is great strategy, hitting Jey with targeted attacks to try and nullify his devastating super kick.
Brought in the hard way. Blast off. Oh, what an elbow drop.
Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
And targeting the leg there.
Elbow lands hard.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Jey looking
2 hours and 30 minutes. Like somewhere in that range. An hour and 30 minutes.
powerless to every attack.
All of Jey's arsenal is being restricted. And Jey saw it coming.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise. Oh, look, able to free the arm and roll out.
Man, earth-shattering. Look at Jey. His lights are off.
It's just because of how many glitches.
Sidewalk slam.
He's fighting hard and it's paying off.
He'll need to maintain that aggression. Gut wrench.
Glitches that make it annoying.
Get lit. boy, he's stalking him. Watching for an opening. Spear! Huge turning point right here.
Looking for a high-risk move. Here we go. Elbow drop to the heart. Oh, Jay looking powerless to every... Look out.
Oh my, apron senton. Oh no, all the way to the outside. Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that. Right in the face.
My God.
And returning to the ring.
He's going for it all. Lift off. Good Lord, taking flight. Just crashing down with high impact. Enabled to counter. Jay managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Jay showing it's not a time for lying down, it's time for fighting back.
Oh, what a spear!
So much brutality with that move tonight. After all we've seen, these men are still not finished.
There's a fire burning inside you. Watch out! Senton from the apron!
And Jay is being picked to pieces here.
All of Jay's arsenal is being restricted.
Climbing the turnbuckle now.
Up high. Oh, what a landing. And that was a collision you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Came down like a wrecking ball on a cinder block.
Right out of ringside and back to the mat.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Taking flight.
Diving elbow drop.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Tuck him in. It's bedtime.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
And we are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Anyways, moving on to the number 2 worst heist in GTA Online. So the second worst heist in GTA Online is going to be
all the way down.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
And Jay needs to find an opening fast.
Oh, knee just being torn apart now.
But you're going to need
Gut-wrench suplex.
players who join that is
Look at this raw power.
Has the opposition in the palm of his hand, and he knows it.
In the hard way.
He's reeling, slowly getting up.
He's been placed in the corner now.
He fends off the attack.
I would say this one, anywhere between over and this is all depending on how and then is this isolating fun.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that. Drive by. He'll head to the ring.
Each one keeps getting more devastating.
Dangerous spot for him to be in. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
And Jay is being picked to pieces here.
Somehow Jay's got to turn the momentum around.
Boom! And a big boot. Set up in the corner of the ring.